Imagine being abandoned as a toddler in a trash pile in rural Mississippi, only to be rescued by a stranger who becomes your mother and raises you in a world that often saw you as an outsider. That is the remarkable starting point of Tommy Davidson's story. From those humble and painful beginnings, he rose to become one of America's most beloved comedians and actors, an original cast member on the groundbreaking In Living Color, and a voice that has entertained millions across film, television, and stand-up. With an estimated net worth of $5 million and a career spanning decades of iconic performances and cultural impact, Tommy Davidson stands as a true symbol of resilience in entertainment. But what does life look like for this comedy legend in 2026? How did he transform unimaginable hardship into a lifestyle of luxury, laughter, and legacy? Stick around as we dive deep into the world of Tommy Davidson today. Early life and hardships. Tommy Davidson's journey began in the most unlikely and heartbreaking way. Born Anthony Reed on November 10, 1963, in Rolling Fork, Mississippi, he was abandoned at just 18 months old by his biological mother, who struggled with addiction and already had other children. Left in a pile of trash, he was near death when a white woman named Barbara Davidson, a compassionate soul working in the area, discovered him and made the life-changing decision to adopt him. She and her husband Larry renamed him Thomas Davidson and welcomed him into their family alongside his two older siblings, Michael and Beryl. Beryl, born just weeks apart from Tommy, became like a twin to him, and the family created a bond rooted in unconditional love. The Davidsons were a white family navigating life in a racially divided America, and Tommy's early years were shaped by both tenderness and tension. The family moved frequently in his first 5 years, living on farms in Colorado, Wyoming, and Oregon, where young Tommy experienced a sense of freedom and open space. However, when his adoptive parents divorced when he was 5, his mother relocated with the children to the Washington, D.C. area, eventually settling in neighborhoods like Wheaton, Silver Spring, and Tacoma Park in Maryland. These suburban settings offered stability, but also exposed Tommy to the harsh realities of race. As a black child raised in a white household, he faced bullying and racism from an early age. He has openly shared how he did not fully realize he was black until around age 5 because his adoptive family focused on love rather than differences. Yet the outside world was not so kind, and those experiences taught him early lessons in resilience. His adoptive mother, Barbara, played a pivotal role in shaping his character. She instilled in him values of perseverance and hope, encouraging him to find joy even in difficult circumstances. Tommy often credits her with giving him the emotional foundation to overcome adversity. Specific challenges marked his path. The emotional weight of abandonment lingered, and he later confronted it by meeting his biological mother as an adult, a moment of healing that required deep forgiveness. Additionally, the constant moves and the divorce created a sense of instability, while schoolyard taunts about his interracial family added layers of isolation. Through kitchen jobs at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center, cleaning tables at Roy Rogers and IHOP, and stocking shelves at Heckinger, young Tommy learned the value of hard work. These early struggles forged the humor and empathy that would later define his comedy, turning pain into punchlines that resonated with audiences worldwide. Little did he know, those formative years of hardship were preparing him for a breakthrough that would change everything. Career journey. Tommy Davidson's entry into the world of entertainment was as unconventional as his upbringing. After graduating from Bethesda Chevy Chase High School in 1981, he briefly studied communications and interned at a university radio station, but it was in 1984 that a childhood friend convinced him to try stand-up comedy at the Penthouse, a strip club in Washington, D.C.'s Parkview neighborhood. What started as a one-night gig between performances became a calling. Tommy honed his craft in comedy clubs across the D.C. metro area, Baltimore and Philadelphia, quickly building a loyal following with his high-energy style, sharp impressions, and fearless physical comedy. His big break came in 1987 when he won an amateur stand-up competition at the legendary Apollo Theater in Harlem. That victory opened doors, leading him to open for major acts like Patti LaBelle, Starpoint, and Kenny G. Soon after, he made the pivotal move to North Hollywood, California, where he crossed paths with rising star Martin Lawrence, who lived in the same building. The connection proved fateful. In 1990, Tommy landed a spot as an original cast member on In Living Color, the groundbreaking Fox sketch comedy series created by Keenan Ivory Wayans. The show became a cultural phenomenon, launching the careers of many talents and giving Tommy a national platform. His memorable characters, spot-on celebrity impressions, and infectious energy made him a standout, helping the series earn its place in television history as a trailblazer for diverse comedy. From there, Tommy's career expanded rapidly into film and television. He starred in hit urban comedies like Strictly Business and Booty Call in the late 90s, bringing his comedic timing to the big screen. Roles in Bamboozled in 2000, where he worked with Spike Lee, and the cult classic Black Dynamite in 2009 showcased his versatility. Television continued to call, with recurring parts on shows like Between Brothers and Malcolm and Eddie, and his beloved voice work as Oscar Proud on The Proud Family animated series, which ran from 2001 to 2005 and was revived in 2022. Stand-up remained his foundation, with sold-out tours and specials that blended personal stories with universal humor. These milestones brought recognition and financial rewards. In Living Color, not only elevated his profile, but also paved the way for lucrative film deals and voiceover opportunities that contributed significantly to his earnings. By the 2000s, Tommy had solidified his status as a comedy icon, performing at major venues and earning praise for his ability to turn life's challenges into relatable laughter. His work has left an indelible mark on American entertainment, proving that talent and tenacity can overcome any obstacle. Yet, as his career flourished, so did his personal world, leading him to the luxurious lifestyle he enjoys today. Real estates. The Calabasas Crown Jewel, $3,450,000. Stepping inside the Calabasas Crown. Jewel feels like entering a private world designed for both grand gatherings and quiet reflection. The tour opens into a spacious entryway that flows seamlessly into an expansive open-concept living area, anchored by a dramatic stone fireplace perfect for hosting friends and family after a long day on set. Adjacent sits the gourmet kitchen, featuring a massive central island ideal for casual conversations or preparing meals with his loved ones. Custom cabinetry and top-tier appliances make this space a chef's dream, while the connected formal dining room offers elegant seating for larger celebrations. Moving through the home, the master suite provides a true escape, with a luxurious ensuite bath that includes a deep soaking tub and separate shower area for ultimate relaxation. Nearby, a dedicated home office overlooks the grounds, equipped for script reviews or creative brainstorming sessions. Additional bedrooms accommodate visiting children and grandchildren, each with thoughtful touches that prioritize comfort. What truly sets this property apart is its seamless connection to the outdoors. A sprawling outdoor pool area with lounge seating and a cabana creates the perfect spot for sunny afternoons or evening unwinds. Tommy has shared in interviews how spaces like this help him recharge after tours, turning the house into more than a home. It is a hub for the blended family he cherishes. The Calabasas Crown Jewel perfectly embodies the peak of his achievements, a place where laughter echoes daily and memories are made in every corner. Transitioning from this flagship estate, Tommy maintains additional properties that offer variety and balance to his lifestyle, each with its own personality and purpose. The Malibu Coastal Sanctuary, $1,200,000. Next on our tour is the Malibu Coastal Sanctuary, a retreat that emphasizes serenity and connection to loved ones. Upon entering, guests are drawn into a warm living space centered around comfortable seating arrangements that invite conversation and storytelling, hallmarks of Tommy's comedian spirit. The adjacent kitchen here differs notably, boasting a more intimate layout with premium counter space, designed for smaller family cooking sessions where he and his wife can prepare meals together without the formality of the Calabasas property. The master suite continues the theme of calm, featuring an ensuite bath, with a freestanding tub and rainfall shower for peaceful mornings. A separate family den provides a cozy gathering spot, furnished for movie nights or game discussions with his children. Throughout the home, flowing layouts encourage movement between indoor and outdoor areas, culminating at the outdoor pool that serves as the heart of relaxation, complete with shaded loungers and space for casual barbecues. This sanctuary offers Tommy a change of pace from the busier Calabasas vibe, allowing him to focus on personal downtime and quality family moments away from the spotlight. Its design reflects his growth, creating an environment where past hardships feel distant and the present feels abundantly full. As we move to the final property in his portfolio, the focus shifts toward practicality and everyday family life, proving that even at the height of success, Tommy values grounded spaces. The San Juan Capistrano Family Haven, $950,000. Our house tour concludes at the San Juan Capistrano Family Haven, a warm and functional residence that serves as a daily anchor for Tommy and his family. The interior begins with a welcoming entry that leads directly into versatile living zones, including a main gathering room with ample seating for spontaneous visits from his 6 children. The kitchen stands out here with a practical yet elevated design, featuring an extended breakfast nook that encourages morning routines and quick family huddles before school or work. Bedrooms are thoughtfully arranged for comfort, with the master suite offering an ensuite bath highlighted by modern fixtures that promote daily rejuvenation. A dedicated play and activity area, adapted for all ages, keeps the home lively and connected, while the overall layout prioritizes ease of movement. The highlight remains the outdoor pool, surrounded by open patio space ideal for weekend gatherings or quiet swims that refresh body and mind. This haven ties back to Tommy's roots in family resilience, providing a practical base that complements his more extravagant properties. Together, these 3 homes illustrate a lifestyle built on intention, where luxury supports the values he has carried since childhood. Car collection. Beyond his impressive real estate, Tommy Davidson's car collection reflects a man who appreciates reliability, style, and the freedom that comes with success. In 2026, he maintains 3 standout vehicles, each chosen for how it fits his active lifestyle as a touring comedian, family man, and cultural figure. We present them from the most valuable to the everyday driver, each with a story that reveals Tommy's personality. First and foremost is his Rolls-Royce Ghost, valued at $400,000. Tommy acquired this sophisticated sedan shortly after wrapping a major stand-up tour that celebrated his return to the stage post-pandemic. He often describes it as his reward for decades of persistence, using it for smooth drives to auditions or family outings where comfort is key. The car's effortless glide makes long trips feel like extensions of his living room, allowing him to reflect on scripts or simply enjoy the journey, much like how he turned early career struggles into polished performances. Next in the lineup is his Range Rover Sport, priced at $120,000. This versatile SUV became a staple after the birth of his youngest child, offering the space and capability needed for family adventures around California. Tommy has shared light-hearted stories of loading it up for road trips with his blended family, where the vehicle's practicality shines during everything from airport runs to spontaneous comedy club visits. It represents balance in his life, powerful enough for his energetic persona, yet grounded enough for fatherhood responsibilities at age 62. Rounding out the collection is his Porsche Cayenne, valued at $90,000. Tommy picked up this model as a fun daily driver after a memorable film project, appreciating how it handles city streets and coastal highways with ease. He tells fans it reminds him of the thrill of his early, in-living color days, quick, responsive, and full of life, without sacrificing the comfort he now prioritizes. Whether heading to a recording session or picking up the kids, this car keeps his spirit youthful while fitting seamlessly into his mature, family-focused routine. Collectively, these vehicles tell the story of a man who drives forward with gratitude, never forgetting the roads that led him here. Personal life. At the heart of Tommy Davidson's remarkable journey lies a deeply personal world built on unwavering family bonds, profound forgiveness, and a quiet commitment to community that adds layers of warmth and relatability to the comedian audiences have loved for decades. In 2015, Tommy married Amanda Moore in an intimate ceremony surrounded by close friends and family, a celebration that felt like the natural culmination of a whirlwind romance, marked by breakups, reunions, and a shared vision for building something lasting. Their union brought together two hearts ready to create stability after years of navigating the unpredictable waters of Hollywood and personal growth. Amanda, a business owner who keeps much of her life away from the spotlight, complemented Tommy's energetic public persona with her grounded presence and nurturing spirit. Together, they have created a blended family that feels both expansive and deeply connected. Tommy is a proud father of 6 children in total, each one representing a different chapter of his life. 4 came from previous relationships, adding rich layers to the family dynamic long before he met Amanda. When the couple wed, Amanda brought her son Jaden into the fold from her own past, instantly expanding the household with warmth and new energy. Then, in 2021, they welcomed their daughter together, Tommy's 7th child overall in some counts of the blended family when he was 58 years old. The arrival of their little girl brought fresh joy and a sense of renewal. Tommy has spoken openly about how fatherhood at this stage of life feels like a beautiful gift, allowing him to be more present, patient, and intentional than he could have been in his younger years. Family milestones fill their calendar, weddings of older children, birthday celebrations that span generations, holiday gatherings filled with laughter and quiet evenings, where stories from the past help shape the future for the younger ones. These moments keep him grounded, reminding him that no stage success compares to the simple joy of watching his children grow. Like any public figure, Tommy's personal life has not been without its share of public scrutiny and heartfelt challenges. He has faced questions and occasional criticism about his interracial marriage and the dynamics of raising a large blended family in the spotlight. Yet Tommy has always responded with grace, openness, and the same humor that defines his comedy. He uses these conversations as opportunities to emphasize love over labels and unity over division, often weaving similar themes into his stand-up routines. One particularly meaningful chapter involved his support for his transgender son, Jersey, who came out at age 15. Tommy has shared that acceptance came naturally and immediately, rooted in the same unconditional love his adoptive mother showed him decades earlier. He adjusted, listened, and stood proudly by his son's side, turning what some might see as a point of public curiosity into a powerful example of family resilience and advocacy. Beyond the walls of home, Tommy remains actively involved in causes that echo the values he was raised with and the lessons he has learned. Drawing directly from his own story of being abandoned as a toddler and rescued by a white adoptive mother, he supports organizations dedicated to adoption awareness and family reunification. He also champions youth mentorship programs and initiatives promoting racial understanding, using his platform to speak candidly about growing up Black in a white family, navigating identity, and turning early experiences of racism and difference into messages of empathy and inclusion. These efforts have earned him quiet honors within entertainment and social circles, not as flashy awards, but as recognition from those who see him as more than a comedian. He is a voice for healing and connection. And there you have it, the full picture of Tommy Davidson's inspiring lifestyle in 2026, from his extraordinary rise to the luxurious world he now calls home. If you enjoyed this deep dive into his house tour, car collection, family stories, and more, hit that like button. Subscribe for more celebrity lifestyle breakdowns, and drop a comment below with what you want to see next. Who knows? Your favorite star could be in our upcoming video. Thanks for watching, and remember, no matter where you start, the right mix of heart and hustle can take you anywhere. See you in the next one.